welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and today's starting pitcher, Chris Flexen.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
George Springer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike. Jones on the move to his right. And it's caught. And there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, David.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 36. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now a full count. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, just missed. Two outs. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one is inside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brandon Bell stands in now and watches strike one. Brandon Bell, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the... And that's a fair ball. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Relay throw home. Safe. And they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Hyunjin Ryu. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle on the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's out.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just knocked him up.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on, Rockies!
First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. That one's in there. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they go quietly there. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering misses the mark. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a pop-up. Tovar moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 25.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the ground, right side. Montero steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Ernie Clement.
Come on, Rockies.
And that's in the dirt.
0-1, no strike.
That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow head in the count.
That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is in for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And it's fouled away. McMahon on at first, nobody out. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen,
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Sean Bouchard. Ground ball, could be 2. Beats to second, out there on a belt. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We plate 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. And you just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym.
It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Davis Schneider.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 36 next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And now 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Montero puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Ryu back to work. Just missed. Ryu, 36 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. The next offering misses. 2-0.
2-0.
The pitch. And there's the strike. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And George makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, the first baseman.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. Montero goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself down.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. And here it comes. Just missed.
2-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And that's down and away. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Denver, out of the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Flexen back to work. Curveball drops in for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More discipline than Dad.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Bell in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one wrapped foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Here's 2-1.
That's a strike.
And that one hammered. Doyle going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen to hit here, grounded out to short in his first trip. That one ripped but foul. Kicks and fires. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. He's over 1. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Jansen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. Third out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one fouled off.
Let's go!
Check swing. He held up. And the count is 1-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Grounded out his first time up. They say it went.
0-1.
And a pitch. The ground to third. Tossed up the belt. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the DH work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. Good eye right there. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Here comes a pitch. And fouled off. The 2-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
McMahon stands in now, looks at that one inside. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch.
Ball 3.
Brendan Rodgers in the on-deck circle. And a 3-0 finds the zone. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So up next, Brendan Rodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got a bit more of a fight in this one.
Laser could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Around third. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well, a swing like that, kid, if you come out of this struggle, you saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So we're at second, 2 down. Sean Bouchard, the next to hit. He hit it into a double play his first time up. There's a strike.
He's pitched well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
It is for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ernie Clement. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is downstairs. And down on strikes goes. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Kiermaier now. Lied out his first time. We talked about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes up the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter is George Springer. Fouled off. He was late. Kiermaier leads off first with 1 away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Now fly ball to right center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 36. In there, and it's 0-1. Second and third here, 1 away. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now. And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's got bases open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. Right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. The pitch. On there. That one off the mark. Ball's no strikes to count. That's down and in.
3-0.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
The first base.
So in now for Colorado, Lowry's Montero. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one misses, and that is ball one. There's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go of a hitter, but with a human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. He reached out a walk his first time. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he needs the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's Charlie Blackmon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's outside. The pitch. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires.
Nope, outside.
Jones at second with 2 down. Get a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner leads away at second.
3-2.
Ezekiel Tote next. Three and 2 now. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one's in there, 0-1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And now the lefty spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back. And now Brandon Bell. The wind and the pitch. Hard ground ball, base 9.
No, getting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen, 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Rudder takes off. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. A 1.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Now that
Whit Merrifield will hit next.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And a foul ball left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he comes. That one hooked foul. That one the other way. Rogers tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
the left fielder, number 25.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Down loop to first. Merrifield dives back in. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. in there for strike one. Varsho in his third season, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And a pitch.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Here's a 1-2. Varsho checks his swing, appealed to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Merrifield off of first with 2 away. The 2-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Elias Diaz. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Curveball over for a called strike. Action in the pen down there. Bowden Francis up and throwing. Romano getting loose as well. The pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Now batter,
1 down. Here's Colorado's CH, Sean Bouchard.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Smoked into left field, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hyunjin Ryu won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Bowden Francis gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 73, Bowden Francis.
And now the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. That's in there. Strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Right into the plate. In the air, right side. That one hops against the fence. One run across. Jones around third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Brenton Doyle digs in now. And a strike in there. Montero on its skin with 2 down.
That's something hard right here.
Next offering upstairs. And downstairs.
Good eye.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is Springer. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Cook.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 54, Matt Cook.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. Inside, just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Bard getting ready to come on for Black. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To third, McMahon. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitch. This one in the air, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. One out and runner at second.
Let's get this batter.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Montero pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Davis Schneider.
And here is number 36. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Jones settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Charlie Blackmon. Francis back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cage, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And the first, this is for ball 1. Blackmon stands at skin with no outs. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. And that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The catcher, number 35.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Elias Diaz. Ball 1 low. Right-handed reliever. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
How about a big inning right here, huh?
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2-0 now.
It was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Let's send this guy to the showers.
McMahon stands in with 2 away as he takes up the ball. Drive, and that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-1, and that's a 2-out double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Bounced out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
Now batting, the first
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. The punch out there, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 9.
Man at first,
Danny.
at the plate, Danny Jansen. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. And that's a strike. That's towards center. Doyle under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second base, Whit Merrifield.
So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. To the right corner. And that's out of the eye. Late swing, foul up left. Ball to strike. Good eye right there. The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience to this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here's the first baseman, Lowry's Montero.
Stay out of the double play.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Get it going, Rocky.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
No outs. Runner on second.
Punch one. Come on now.
Swings and misses.
1 ball.
That's strike 2.
2 strike.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Clement over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Oh, and he hit him.
I got him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Here's Chuck Nasty. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Kicks and fires. Not even close there. And the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Jones at second. Doyle over at first with one away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires to second for one. Over to first. Safe.
Oh, he's in there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. There's a strike. Corners are occupied with two down. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Inning over. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it though 6-1. We go to the ninth. Leading off Varsho. Cook, a 6'3", 215 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. First pitch just misses. Called strike right there. Here's a 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Righty delivers. Inside, just missed. The 2-1. Out to short. And it gets by him. Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
There's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even
That
up.
ball went out.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Springer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Varsho on third with the out. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Tapped in front of the plate. On to first. Ball game.
Well, Blue, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to...
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind. 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Chris Flexen. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? And now for the Jays, George Springer. That misses, and we're underway.
First pitch, 111.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And now 2-0. And another ball.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. But it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to just keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
And the righty deals. That's in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Doyle glides to his left, makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Davis Schneider.
So digging in, number 36. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Flexen. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And he walked him.
That's ball four. Victor base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there. That's strike one.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That one fouled off. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better. Close play, but in there.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way. Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend, but there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Next pitch is downstairs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch.
3-2.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. At first, as they take a 1-0 lead.
Just a great at bat right there. And in, a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
1 gone, runner at first. It's in Belt. The pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Brandon Belt goes deep. His 17th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's Jansen to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Respectfully disagree, sir.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
No strike.
Flexen. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next one misses. And the count is 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Go, Colorado.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That one first. Montero takes it himself, and that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Coors Field. And pitching in this game, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
All right, Rockies.
Pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Flares it into the outfield. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
25, Dalton Varsho.
The right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the
It kind of gives a little extra in some of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to be ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Next one is off the play. The count out 2-2. Right side. Has some trouble with it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they get it out of play. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside, ball one. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Batting none.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
In there for strike one. Two outs. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. 0-for-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Kiermaier around third. He will score, and it's 4-0. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 36. The walk and a run scored his first time, and delivers outside. Minute second. That one lifted to the left. Jones under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
The third baseman, Ryan.
The wind and the pitch.
Man.
Just
plate, ball
missed.
1.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting, the second baseman.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Come on, Rockies!
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside. McMahon aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Throws to second for one. On to Belt. That's two.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in two big outs.
Sean Bouchard at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-0. Slapped foul. The pitch. Nolan Jones up next for the Rockies. The wide to get the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. And welcome back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The designated hitter.
Well, back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gladden hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Blackman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Bell. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. 0-1 on Bell. And the right-hander deals. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And here's a 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The catcher, number 9.
Danny Jansen ahead here.
Jansen.
First pitch just misses.
0-1, no strike.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I got a ball, 1 to pitch.
That one not close. 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Center field. Doyle makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they're in front 4-0. Set for the bottom of the third.
Leading
Now
off
here's
for the
Nolan
Rockies.
Jones.
The left fielder, Nolan.
Ryu back to work. And the pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. And that's in there for strike 1. Jones gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up.
Nope.
I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
There's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right through there. Got him. 2 away. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Blackmon.
And there's the strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. So now 1-2. And a ball evens the count. He goes down looking. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Merrifield.
Rockies, let's go!
And he deals. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. In the air, foul off first. Montero under it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Ernie Clement. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And it's foul away. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
Helpful.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. First offering misses the mark.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Now one out to right. Springer drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 24.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into the center field.
First pitch, and he just misses. They say you win.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now back, second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far.
Let's go, Rockies.
Bounding ball to Belt. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 4-1. Back here at Coors Field, here's George Springer to start it
right
off.
fielder, George.
George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. The 1-0.
That's both. 2-0.
And that one is in for a strike.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Chris Flexen departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Nat Cook. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Nat Cook.
Man at first, number 36. Next up for the Blue Jays, he's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Jones moving back for this one. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Don't play kills the inning. Let's go, Rockies.
Lifted in the air, right field. Blackman makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He's already homered in this game.
Go, Rockies.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Daniel Bard, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Block, warming up as well. And here it comes. And strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. Knocked that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Blue Jays held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the inning. Here's Colorado's DH, Sean Bouchard.
The designated hitter, Sean Bouchard.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now, Nolan Jones. Ball one there. Next offering downstairs.
Well, on the mound, efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Popped up left side. That gets down for a hit. Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Luis Montero. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In for a strike, 0-1. Jones staying first with one out. On the ground on left, and that's just foul. Oh, 2 now. Ground ball left could be 2. Over to Merrifield. On to Belt. That's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies 1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
With this kind of lead, he freely try the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike. Cook goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps it a strike. 1-2 here. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander kick steals. And a good eye there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Go and fall behind in the count. You've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Here we go. Turn two.
That's in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Double play ball to second. Flips it for one. How about that double play?
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too long. You can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
In there for strike one. The pitch. Check swing. Went around. 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Tovar. Tosses across to first. And the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver, bottom of the sixth inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Ryu back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
The next offering misses. 2-1. Just missed. And now it's filled up. On the ground. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie.
Here's Chuck Nasty, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Foul ball. And the 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar, 1 for 2.
Tovar.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now it's even up.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And it is 2-1.
Well, good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering misses. All 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Springer racing after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rockies are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
The pitch. And ball 1. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Diaz takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. In the air, center field. Doyle settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. Number 36. Next up for the Blue Jays,
Davis Schneider.
And that's in there for strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
7th inning, correct.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
And the pitch. Just missed. And it's even up.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor Richards getting loose out there. Meza, the power lefty, up as well. The 1-1. Upstairs. Diaz on at first. Nobody out. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So up next, Brendan Rodgers. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Runner tags up the third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And now the DH, Sean Bouchard. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Gets under and pops it up. Merrifield in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. And now, Nolan Jones. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and being able to use the entire field.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then really you're not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and now just a 2.
Jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking at the very least, a great swing, and he wasn't fooled at all. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hyunjin Ryu